Hey, it's your boy A6, and I'm gonna talk about the Darvin Ham getting fired. Darvin Ham, did he deserve to get fired? Is it all his fault? We're gonna get into that. So first things first, a lot of people when they talk about the Lakers losing to Denver, a lot of the blame is gonna go to LeBron. I mean, just because LeBron is the best player, that's just the way it works. I get that. I will say with LeBron, he might have been the best player in the damn series. Like as far as LeBron, I mean, he shot the ball well. Like, yeah, he might have missed that one shot when Jamal Murray went game, but we got to start giving Jamal Murray his credit, man. That dude, I think he might be the most valuable player on their team in the playoffs. In the playoffs, he's definitely the most valuable. People forget what Jokic, like when Jokic never went to the playoffs without him, they lost in the first round. I was like, people need to start, like, and I'm not just pointing this out for just the Nuggets. I'm pointing at, or LeBron. I'm pointing this out for all these teams that are like this. Like, for instance, the 76ers, a lot of idiots try to blame Joel Embiid for the reason why the Sixers lost. I was like, dude, if you watch that series, anybody with eyes can tell you none of that series, they didn't lose that series because Joel Embiid, they lost it because the team around Embiid is not that good. I told everybody, I was like, Maxey is a great basketball player, but he's not a number 2 option. You want him to be your number 3 option. He's so young. He's not a superstar. He's a star level player. He's not a superstar. He can become a superstar one day, but right now, I think at best he's your 3rd best player on your team. That's what you want Tyrese Maxey. You feel really comfortable with him being your 3rd, not your 2nd. With Tobias Harris is garbage. 0 points. 0 points in the elimination game. Tobias, what were you doing? What are you doing on the basketball court? Then Joel Embiid dropped 39 and 17, and somehow, some way, people still try to find a way to blame him. But that's neither here nor there. Now we're going to get on to the Lakers situation. Darvin Ham, I think part of it, Darvin Ham, he did make mistakes coaching. I don't think he was the biggest reason why the Lakers lost. I think a big reason why the Lakers lost, one, injuries. Like, we're going to have to point out the injuries, and I'm going to talk about 3 different things. We're going to talk about the injuries. Cam Reddish, you losing Cam Reddish, he's your best guard wing defender. Not counting Anthony Davis. Like, he's your best guard/wing defender. You lose him. And that's the guy you're going to throw in Jamal Murray. You could have had D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench giving you points. And D'Angelo Russell dropped the goose egg. But with a guy like Cam Reddish, you could have put him in that starting lineup. And honestly, him against the Nuggets, he could actually be useful in the offense because he can actually score the ball. And I mean, he wasn't scoring great with the Lakers, but they weren't using him to score. But if he needed to score, he can do it. Not only that, I'm going to talk about Christian Wood. Christian Wood getting injured, that might have been the biggest thing that hurt them because he's the off-the-bench points. He was their off-the-bench scoring. Like, if you had him, D'Angelo Russell, and Taurean Prince off the bench, and you start the regular lineup you got now, just take D'Lo off and put Cam Reddish in instead, I like the Lakers' chances a lot better against Denver. I'm be honest. I think Minnesota's probably going to get Denver. I'm just going to be honest with everybody. I think Minnesota's going to get them. Because I was like, Anthony Edwards, he's him. Like, I think Anthony Edwards is he's definitely a top 10 player in the league. And honestly, I think the way he matches up with Jamal Murray, because he can match Jamal Murray scoring. The problem with the Lakers, they didn't, like, LeBron was going to get his. LeBron and Jokic were going to match each other. AD and Jamal Murray could kind of match each other. But when it came to Michael Porter Jr., the Lakers didn't have their 3rd. If anything, their 3rd was mostly D'Angelo Russell. Austin Reeves was barely even shooting the basketball. And I was like, what? Austin Reeves taking 8 shots, 9 shots? What in the world is going on? I was I was expecting him to shoot about 15 shots a night. And that's my thing with it is I'm like, come on. I was like, we're going to need more from that. But we gotta hit on these other points because I was like, it's not just injuries and all that. 2, coaching, it definitely was a part of it because Darvin Ham, the lineups that he was throwing out there, man, Gabe Vincent should not have been out there. Like, everybody talks about Dinwiddie playing bad. Dinwiddie just wasn't getting enough reps to actually be good. Like, Dinwiddie, he needed a few shots. Dinwiddie's not, they were trying to make him play catch and shoot. That's not the kind of player he really is. He's a guy, he has to create a shot. and let him shoot it like that and let him score. He got to get everybody else involved, then he scores. That's why I say he would have actually been great with Christian Wood. Christian Wood been healthy. Him and Christian Wood would have played great with each other. And my thing with the Lakers, they also should have kept Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee. They should have kept one of them dudes. Give AD a rest. And you got a defender in there, an athletic defender. Like, you got a guy like Dwight or JaVale. Boom, y'all can actually give Jokic. Y'all could give Jokic beat up on him defensively. Like, because he's not a great defender by any means. He was awful. Like, I mean, if you watch the whole series, Anthony Davis could get a bucket whenever he wanted. The problem with Anthony Davis is just his motor. Like, I'm like, bro, Anthony Davis, why are you not taking Jokic the whole game? Like, the one game he was doing in the first half, in the second half, he just stopped. The last game, he was hurting that game. I don't even think he took a shot in the second half. I was like, Anthony Davis is just a letdown. We got to be honest, bro. He's a disappointment. He's supposed to be the best player on this team, and he's not. LeBron is still the best player in the Lakers, and that's the problem with the Lakers. LeBron is almost 40 years old. Like, AD got to be held accountable for his end. And then I want to talk about, with Darvin Ham, I think he was really the scapegoat. I think the biggest problem with the Lakers is Rob Pelinka. You got to get rid of Rob Pelinka. Like, Jeannie Buss, you messed up with that one. Magic Johnson should have been the GM. Why is Rob Pelinka running the Lakers? This is why they're not getting better. Hell, they're a championship team. He damn near let all them dudes go. Almost every single one of those guys got the boot. Because he's an idiot. Like, I mean, it's just, there's no way around it. He's an idiot. And, I mean, he's an incompetent GM. Shouldn't have his position that he has. I mean, but this is what happens when you know people. And I'm like, people that are unqualified. And I hate that Darvin Ham is going to take the blame. And I think it's more on Rob Pelinka. Like, I think it's bogus that he has to take the blame. Like, why should Darvin Ham have to take the blame? When Darvin Ham, he wasn't an amazing coach, but a lot of that stuff, it was not on Darvin. I think it was more on Rob Pelinka getting the right players. Like, I'm like, if you would have got guys off the bench that could score the ball, I mean, you were just grabbing guys. Like, I could understand Dinwiddie, but Gabe Vincent pickup. Gabe Vincent was hurt. I don't get why they went after him. The dude was hurt, didn't play almost all season. I mean, that was just a terrible pickup, and I'm a Heat fan. I saw Gabe Vincent. I didn't think Gabe Vincent was that good. I think Jaime Jaquez is 1,000 times better than he is. 1,000 times better. And I mean, Jaime Jaquez Jr., I think he'll be a great player. I don't think he's a leader or anything, but I think he could be a great player. He could help make the Heat better. I think the Heat, as crazy as this might sound, I think we need to get Zach Edey, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to talk about that Lakers issues and all that, why they lost the series, because it's not, like, people are going to blame, a lot of people, they're going to love to blame LeBron, but I mean, it's not on LeBron. It really ain't. Anybody that watched the series, LeBron did what he was supposed to do. He just didn't get any help. And thanks to a shitty GM, that's what happens. We're just going to have to call Rob Pelinka out like it is. He's just not good at his job. He needs to be fired. But, I mean, what the Lakers got going on, they got the buddy stuff. That's why LeBron's probably finna dip and go somewhere else. If I'm LeBron, I'd go somewhere else. Go dip. Go join Golden State. Maybe. Honestly, you wouldn't even have to go to Golden State. Really, I'd say go somewhere. Honestly, yeah, Golden State would not be a bad place to go. Like I said, LeBron and Golden State. Go grab KD. Just like my last video. Check out my last video, guys.